This video is primarily for bench sales recruiters, and stay till the end to understand how you are going to ensure that you can have a better submission and better placement. Now, before we start, let me tell you the upgradation training program that we offer for bench sales recruiter for their next level promotion and next level salary hike. If you want to get something better for yourself, connect with us and understand which program fits you. And now, what is the primary problem that we face? As a bench sales recruiter, you know that when we go to the market, there is challenge for us to convince that our candidate is genuine candidates. And when it comes to the genuinity of the candidate, you know how did it start? Majority of the company, they have genuine candidates, plus there is a mix of some sort of tailored resumes or fake candidates. Now, some companies have totally the candidates which the position as this is a genuine candidates. Now here, genuine candidates, fake candidates, if we talk about the experience level, and yes, if someone is capable of presenting themselves, definitely they can position themselves as a genuine candidate irrespective of the experience they have. And end of the day, it comes to the bench sales recruiter who is responsible for taking this candidate from marketing to the placement. Now, when it comes to the marketing to the placement, what is that our duty? So here generally, creating Hotlist, going into the LinkedIn, putting in the portals, or checking with vendors, going into the groups, and so many things that bench sales recruiter do. Now still, why it stops bench sales recruiters growth? Why the submission do not end into the interview phase, right? That's what the bigger problem that what we have as a bench sales recruiter. Now, what you need to understand is here, we need to focus over how the candidate's confidence is going to win during the conversation. So there is a few pages. Let me help you understand. So it is just not about your submission, that once after you submit, the recruiter calls the candidate and the candidate should win the recruiter's confidence. Then it goes to the second level, that the resume should win the hiring manager's confidence. Then it goes to the next level of the interview. Now, what is that under our control? As a bench sales recruiter's control, that how the candidate can get to the next level of submission, and from there, how your submission can go to the end client. These are the two things that is under bench sales recruiter's control. Now, if you don't know, stay till the end of the video and you are going to identify something amazing which is missing in your current task, or it could be your current job. Now, the thing that you are going to learn, it demands your time, it demands your focus and little bit of creativity. Why? Because when you are confident of your candidate, that will show up in your presentation, right? Now, when it comes to a candidate, now if someone is marketing a genuine candidate, senior candidate, the candidate itself take care of their marketing and their convincing the recruiter and taking their call to the next level. But when it comes to a junior candidate who pretends as a senior candidate, how do you do that? That is the major challenge. Now, first comes in preparing the resume. If you have taken that thing properly, if you prepare the resume properly, for example, the candidate has 5 years experience and you put it as a 10 years experience and everything is matching, looks good, then it comes in, are you as a recruiter, are you as a salesperson understand the candidate properly? It is very much important. It is not that you just focus on, let's say, Sachin Tendulkar is the candidate and he's a full stack Java developer, and you know only, okay, Sachin Tendulkar, full stack Java developer, 10 years experience, and so forth. No, the title doesn't work. You need to understand the resume properly. Then what happens when you understand the resume properly, then you can able to sell your candidate before even the recruiter calls your candidate. That is the primary thing. Irrespective of your marketing 1 candidate, 2 candidate or 10 candidates, this is the primary duty for you to understand the candidate resume properly. Then understanding your candidate, meaning how well you have prepared your candidate with the resume. So the candidate needs to buy heart the resume in such a way that you both talk in the same language. Now, once that part is done, you prepared your candidate well and you got some confidence, then next level you should go about getting that experience, meaning the 5 years candidate whom you are marketing as a 10 years candidate, the 10 years candidate, the reality should get into your mind as well as the candidate minds. Why? Because the resume says 10 years, but the candidate doesn't believe that this person really a 10 years candidate. What is it going to happen is, when recruiter calls the person, when the recruiter calls your candidate, resume may say something, but when they talk, they sound like a less than 10 years of candidate. For example, if you are a bench sales recruiter, right? You are a bench sales recruiter now, and you are posting your resume as a vice president bench sales department. Now, if you whatever the way that you prepare your resume as a vice president bench sales department, it will look good, it may get some interview, but if you do not change your mind according to that level, that position, you always talk like a bench sales recruiter only. Did you get my point? That is the difference. Now, if you crack the code, whatever you present, whatever you talk, whatever your candidate talks, everything gets aligned in a straight line, and you together can convince the recruiter, and it will go to the next level. And if it goes to the client also, during that time as well, your candidate will be focusing that, yes, I am a 10 years of experienced candidate, I am. So what is that you as need to do as a bench sales recruiter? You got to ensure that your candidate forgets everything what the reality is. Whatever you are presenting, that should be your candidate's reality. That's your duty as a bench sales recruiter. If you do not do that, no matter how much marketing you do, no matter how much resume preparation you do, your candidate is going to fail in convincing the recruiter. Maybe few recruiters get convinced because of the submission or anything else. What about some white vendors? What about some genuine implementation partners that talk to your candidate? They can easily catch. How? With the way they talk. So ensure your candidates thinks, feels, and behaves as if whatever that you are presenting in the resume, that should get into the mind. All right. Now, if you do that, then you put the profile forward, then candidate forward with a proper selling summary. That is going to buy you the opportunity. Till the time you are going to struggle and wait for the luck to work for you. If you found it helpful, let me know in the comment box. And if you want to upgrade yourself, learn more about bench sales and upgrading your skills, connect with us for a upgrading training, and you can see how things are changing for you. All right. Thank you so very much. This is Suman Pachigulla on a mission to impact 5 million lives through recruiters.